Oh god, it's gonna be a long one. There we go.
It's been a while now. Do you think the Mystic Onio chamber has finished rearranging yet?
Maybe. Do, 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 do.
Let's go meet up with Shinyan.
Hi, Senyan.
Traveler, Paimon!
What's up?
Sara's arrived. She's right over there.
What's with all the rushing back and forth? Guess she doesn't trust us after all.
The situation's getting complicated.
Alright. Hold the phone. Alright. Sarah. There she is.
Thank you again for your help. I've brought reinforcements. It would seem that the most critical moments are behind us. So the loud noises we heard earlier were probably the result of large numbers of mechanisms. We're ready and waiting for an opportunity to storm the domain.
Why don't you station troops closer to the domain?
In our last operation, our samurai didn't think to maintain a certain distance. When the monster suddenly attacked, they had no choice but to beat a haste. Once is an oversight, twice would be a grave error.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
I will return to the Kujo encampment and plan our defenses. It took some time, but the Tenryo Commission has assumed full control of this area. With all my heart, I thank the three of you for your assistance. Miss Chinyan, please take this letter. Enclosed is a travel permit that I processed personally for you. I applied for the longest duration available. I hope you can use it this time to really get to know Inazuma. I've also arranged your accommodation. Simply follow the instructions in the letter when you're back in the city. Oh, wow! Free boarding and unlimited travels across Inazuma? I don't know what to say. It's the least I can do.
Awesome.
Thank you, ma'am. I know you're real busy, but if you do get a day off and I'm still here in Inazuma, please come and see one of my street performances. I must tell you that I never did develop much of a taste for songs and music. But given everything you've done for the Tenryo Commission, I will certainly attend your performance if the opportunity arises.
Awesome.
Well, that's Shinyan's biggest worry taken care of.
Not quite. My biggest worry is still Shiki Taisho, not to mention Red. Traveler, we gotta go back and save him, right?
Well, it'll probably be fine, because Child is literally fighting every single thing.
Then let's go.
Don't mess with Child. He also has a delusion, so he's probably be fine. There he is. Shiki Taisho.
Shinyan, Traveler, Paimon, a general just passed through here. She was leading a team to investigate.
Her name is Kujasara.
Kujo Sara. Why haven't I heard of her? I think I remember hearing the name of the Supreme Commander of the Tenryo Commission once. I can't remember his name, but I do remember that Harunosuke played chess with him.
Harunosuke sounds like someone important.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We need to sneak back into the own...
Oh, right.
All right, everyone.
Alright, let's go. We're back to the chamber. Back in action. Combat. Boom. Bam. Bam. Good. Support. Yeet. Yat. You. Yo. Alright, let's go.
Oh, here you are.
Child. Hello.
So, is this everyone? You guys had me waiting for quite some time. Let me tell you, you missed out on some incredible action. Quite the pity.
Aw.
Look at this guy.
Were you guys worried about me?
Hello.
Just a little, huh? Well, if you were worried about me, I'm flattered.
If you fine, I'll take the
As a
flatter.
comrade and old rival, you should know that unexpected combat situations are my bread and butter.
Why don't Brett and James?
Anyway, when the domain was rearranging itself, the rooms were moving up and down. The monsters were scattered all over the place. I had so much fun fighting them these last few days. I even came across a few replicas. They should contain more power and memory.
Better late than never. Hurry up and fuse with them, Shiki Tasho.
All right.
The residual power in these replicas is limited.
Not enough. Then I guess it's on with the plan.
Wait! The domain already rearranged itself!
Don't worry too much. There's a pattern to the rearrangement. If I'm not mistaken, we should head in that direction.
Wait a second. Paimon has a question. Shiki Taisho, didn't you just say that the power left? So how would you know if you were heading in? Last time when we followed you through that door, we were sent out. What if you still can't tell the difference? We must.
I can completely understand your reservations. Would you believe it if I said that it's an intuition I have?
Not.
I can see why you're worried, Paimon, but our only option is to trust Shiki Tasho as our guide. Besides, we'll be even more lost if the domain rearranges itself again.
You seem to be more anxious this time around. Let me guess. Trouble on the outside? As far as I understand it, Inazuma's situation is still far from stable. A domain like this would likely fall under the Tenryou Commission's jurisdiction, but they're spread too thinly at present. There's a lot that still falls outside of their control, which means that you guys are here as support, and it's very likely that the Tenryou Commission made the request. So, you're receiving their order. In that case, knowing their style, they're probably planning a lethal assault on the domain to crush everything in their path. If we don't find Shiki Taisho's memories before that happens, then it's possible we never will. Hence the increased anxiety, right?
Well, as expected last time, you're here to investigate Inazuma.
Part of your scheme.
It's true. There are indeed matters that I'm investigating, but it's not what you might think. We can talk about that later. Let's make sure we deal with our own. Now then, Traveler, you and I are hardly strangers, so I see no reason for me to lie to you. After arriving in Inazuma, I discovered monster tracks in the surrounding areas. It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground.
Oh.
There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. Needless to say, it's been an enjoyable experience for me. This may come as an unpleasant surprise to Miss Xinyan and Shiki Taisho, but I'm not someone who cares for allegiance and affiliate. Good and evil, right and wrong, duty and destiny. Are these things really so important? Are they really more appealing than the euphoria of battle and
You got fighting in your veins, that's for sure. Well, brother,
Nothing in particular, but I am telling you that we should venture forward bravely. If you're not up to the task, I will happily take your place in crushing all that come before us, because fighting is what I'm best at.
Ah, my lord.
Don't look at Paimon.
Alright, let's go in. Just want to check if there's anything cool around here. No, nothing cool. Alright. Ooh. Alright, give us a low speed. Oh, Lord. Oh, not you guys.
Into the wind. Lightning flash! Bellowing thunder!
Oh, these guys are gonna be very painful to play with.
The wind moves.
Oh, Ether's down. Oh no.
that's cheating.
Oh no.
Into the wind.
outlines your... I'll race you there.
Look like count on my amber. What's this? Oh, wait, are they helping us? Oh, it does.
Go, go, Barret Bunny!
One with nature.
There we go. There we go. That way and this way. Alright. Oh, we gotta combat this way. Okay. I assume that's a trap.
Keep up with me.
Oh, not the thing. Oh, this is not a joke around. Ether's down.
Rain outlines your...
Into the wind.
We can no longer joking. Oh god.
No one escapes my sight.
Yo!
Clouds high. Birds call.
Oh, this is not gonna be fun.
The wind knows me.
No escape. I'll race you there. Go, go, Barret Bunny!
Oh.
Into the wind.
Ah.
The wind knows me.
Wait, what's that? Oh, never mind. Uh-oh. Ah!
No, my sword!
Eat that. Oh, wait, that worked. Oh, I think I got an idea. And you're dead. Hi Neo, hello, welcome to stream. How are you, buddy? How's your day? Oh, this is not the Abyss, buddy. This is the new event thingy. It's not the Abyss. There should be chests around here.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
There we go. Ooh. Ah! Oh!
Rain outlines your...
Oh! I'll take that. Oh. And that too. It's the new event, like a storyline with child and stuff. Oh, I hate you. I'll kill you, small dude, first.
Into the wind.
Oh, not good.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, that hurt.
No escape. Fetching
Into the wind.
Rain cutter. Go go Baron Bunny.
Clouds high.
You didn't unlock it. Aw. It's kind of like Abyss, but not Abyss.
Into the wind.
Firepower.
No, my sword.
Gotcha.
One with nature.
Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Alright, this door open on. Wait, where am I? Oh. What's this? Speed boost? Double speed. Oh no. I got double speed boost. Wait, can I heal? Ether is back to life! Yes! Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, you wanna do it? Oh, man. I think you have to, like, find the, You have to finish the Archon quest where you do the A Inazuma quest and stuff. Then you can do it. Oh, I don't want suicide. So yeah. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wait. Boom! Ow. Ah.
Let it rain.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Rain out.
Uh-oh. Ah. Wait, Ether's back. Let's go. Okay, this is way too much.
Into the wind. Take this.
And plunge.
The wind knows me.
There we go. Oh, no, wrong buttons. Okay, so we're going this way. I feel sad for you too, man, but I don't know what to do here. Can I just... Oh! Hey, that worked. Time to draw some luck. I'll take that one. And then what else do we go? Oh, this way. What? These things won't stop me, boys. Alright, let's do this. Oh. Hold up. There we go.
Into the wind. Lightning flash.
That's a lot of damage.
The insolent shall be punished.
Hold up. Where's the invisible guy? Ah! Gotcha!
Power for what?
Clouds high.
The bird call.
The wind knows me. Lightning flash. Thunderclap.
Boom! No longer visible.
Into the wind. Lightning flash.
Where you go? Ah.
That's cheating. Winter.
You're dead. I'll take this, thank you. Alright, let's go back this way. Here, here, and then there. And ta-da! Oh!
Keep up with me.
Oh, we've been cursed. Not fair, not fair. How again? Oh! So, you need to do the story quests. Like, you have to finish. I'm not sure. Did you discover Liyue and then you finish all the Archon quests? Archon quest is like the Zhongli stuff. And if you finish, then you should have the quest to Inazuma. And then you have to finish Inazuma. So you can meet Kazuha and stuff. And then, yeah, you can play this thingy. But not gonna lie though, the Archon quest is quite long, so I hope you finish it in time and then you can start playing it. Oh, then if you unlock Inazuma, then you could do the Archon quest, the Raiden Shogun, or A. I would call her A instead. I love A. Then you finish A quest and then
The mind
boom.
of our master is righteous and broad. Our enemies flee at the sound of our sword.
Is that a song?
It's a ballad that was once passed down by samurai through the ages. They fought alongside my replicas, and through the power of charm magic, that song is now a part of me. The emotion.
Yeah, you have to finish the Archon quest, the A quest, or Raiden Shogun. Oh my! Oh.
Something's coming back to me.
Oh, this must be the boss.
It's the emotions and voices that they left in my memory. Some of them were scared. Some were discontent. Others were eager to join the fray, yearning for battle through day and night. The lead samurai addressed Haranosuke as Master Kamuna.
Oh.
He had unyielding respect for him, and always acted on his advice. Strange. What was their purpose in continuing to fight here?
Time to go. One with nature.
You don't have such quests? No, no, you should do. You should have. Everyone have that quest, so yeah.
Bet you can't keep up with me. No one escapes my sight.
Lightning flash.
You'll pay for that. Draining.
Lightning flash.
There we go.
Following thunder.
Rain outlines your face.
There we go. You can just search on YouTube, maybe they will have for you. It's called Raiden Shogun Archon Quest. They will show you how to get it. And here we go. This must be the second place. Boost. That's the trap. I'm not touching you. I'll take this one. Alright, time to battle. Yeet! Oh. Oh, Amber's dead? What? Oh, this is not good. Oh no, this is not good.
Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Get away from the machine.
One with nature.
Oh, the bird call. Oh my god. I forgot my Amber's dead. Oh, it's 2 doors. Alright. One is combat and another. Oh wait, another is healing. Wait, heal my Ambers. Please. Please, I'm begging you. That worked. We go this way, we're gonna combat, and then the other way is also combat. Alright.
Time to go.
That won't work. Oh, look at those fire barrels. Wait, no. Follow me here, follow me here, follow me here. I'm just gonna keep shooting first so they can lose some health. Wait, go! Oh, you going down.
Falling leaves.
Adorn my night.
One with nature. Take this.
There we go. Alright. And then, no, I'm doing the wrong buttons. Alright, this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, please no.
Let it rain.
Not these guy again.
One with nature.
Oh. Alright, let's hit this big boy.
Into the wind.
Oh god. Ah. Oh, get away from that thing. Ah.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, that hurt so bad.
Lightning flash.
There we go. I will need to keep healing.
Rain outlines your.
Oh, thank you. Oh my. Parkour time. Alright, and then where do we go next? Oh. Run. Okay, that's one, and then oh god, we got a long way. Uh-oh. No barrier this time.
No one escapes my.
Thunderclap!
I don't like this one.
No, my sword.
Take this!
Now I can kill
One
wind and cloud.
lightning flash!
Rain outlines your face. Get him.
The wind knows it. Following thunder!
Boom.
Into the wind.
Let it rain.
The wind knows it.
Can you stop it? Oh, I hate, yeah, I hate those things too. Finally, fire jutsu. No more water.
Lightning flash!
There we go. No, I'm just gonna go one way only. Let's just go the way to the end. I'm not gonna play multiple room. Thank you very much. Is this the way? Yes, this is the way. And then I'll test that because that will kill me. But I will take these. Whoop. There we go.
Not so hard.
How did he just...
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
It's on my knife. Oh, why does it have to be ice?
Rain out.
Uh-oh, we're both frozen.
Into the wind.
There we go.
Into the wind.
Over here.
One with nature.
Break that shield. Melt. Boom.
Into the wind.
Oh, that's a direct hit in the face. Let's pick one. That one, please. Okay, where's the... Okay, this way.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
There we go. Ow. Ow. What was that? Oh, I was gonna die. This one and Boston. Alright, let's go.
I'll race you there.
Oh yeah, last night. Oh, I'll take this. Oh, this is just a draw. Alright, take that one. Boom. I'll take these. Alright, this must be the final boss. Oh, I hate you.
Time to go. One with nature. As one with
Wind and cloud.
No one escapes my sight.
At least we got a double kill.
Take this. The wind knows me.
Go, go, Baron Bunny. No escape.
At least this one doesn't have time limit, which is cool.
No, my sword.
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
The wind knows me.
Oh, the water? Alright.
Lightning flash.
Who says Amber's back now? Let's go. Amber's killing it. Oh. Oh, that died. This must be the room. Someone's calling outside.
Finally.
Ooh.
The last room. It hasn't been easy.
This room is very close to the deepest part of the Onmyo chamber. We would watch martial artists from all over Inazuma. They would drink here and celebrate, shouting, "Now we too have the power to defeat the strongest monsters."
So you and Kamina Harunosuke brought samurai here to eradicate monsters?
That is one possibility. Perhaps it was all just a ploy by Harunosuke. Maybe recruiting those samurai and ordering them to eradicate the monsters was all in aid of regaining control of the Onmyo.
Huh. Sounds a lot like something Tartaglia would say.
Hey, I can have positive assumptions too, you know.
Just trying to make a logical guess. I don't mean to offend anyone. My memory is still incomplete. But there's less and less gaps to fill. What's more, I sense that if we continue forward...
But this Onmyo chamber was built ages ago, wasn't it? Could he have been here all that time?
I want to ask you
Wait,
something.
Traveler, you're not about to...
I want to say myself.
Looking at your expressions, this must be something serious.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to get too serious though, right? Alright, here goes. In the very beginning, all we heard was that monsters had escaped from a domain. When we met you, you didn't know anything about the domain or where you came from, and we believed you. We had our reservations, but we trusted Xinyan. She took you at your word, and we decided to work together. As we ventured deeper and deeper into the domain, it seemed like truth was just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But even now, we still can't be sure whether this domain was created for evil and you never know what you'll find in a chest until you open it. And now we've arrived at that moment. We need to be ready for whatever it contains.
Will you still be on our side?
I don't like seeing folks forced into a corner like this. But it's like the traveler says.
I see. So the time has come for me to make a choice. Until now, I had my doubts about why you had decided to help me throughout all this. Even if we've only spent a few days fighting in each other's company, we should have no reason to hide anything.
Uh-oh. Someone touched my wires again! Oh my god! Oh. Why does everyone keep touching my wires? The video is still recording, however, the stream's not. Alright, that much better now. I hope it worked now.
I'm afraid that barring new information, it's impossible for me to make any guarantees. I want to believe in Haranosuke, but after all these years, perhaps he's changed. I am just a Shikigami, created by an onmyoji, with nothing more than a few fragmented memories to my name. Our bond is one of trust. My bond with Haranosuke is one of responsibility. As my creator, I have a duty to follow him. And if he does turn out to be evil, then my destiny will be his to control if I am able. I wish to retain the kindness in my heart until the very end. But a weapon cannot betray its master's will. If he was able to create me, then he... So, if Haranosuke and I go on to cause harm to others,
Aww.
I trust that you will provide a fitting end for the two.
Great. Still, that was an honest and inspiring speech.
Aww.
Good enough for Paimon. What do you think?
You have my full trust.
Wait, were you two planning this line of questioning all along?
Not bad at all. You were testing to see whether there were still missing fragments from Shiki Taisho's memory. Ah, you've grown, Traveler.
What do you mean testing? This was all an orchestrated collaboration. It's like Xinyan said. She has her way of confirming trustworthiness, and we have ours.
Big brain.
Besides, this was a chance to let Shiki Taisho know that even if he's still unsure of the big picture, we're still willing to place our trust in him.
Shiki Taisho refrained from claiming an allegiance, which sounds like the actions of a real comrade to me. Warning us of the potential threat was an act of true responsibility.
I can feel the sincerity.
Well, I'm also a terrible liar.
Well, even good guys lie and manipulate at times, and bad guys have their own doubts and The fact that you were able to give an answer so cruel to yourself could only mean that you've truly made up your mind.
It's just like Xinyan said.
Could you give me a...
Oh, got it! It's It's an honest language that touches the steps of the...
Word for word, huh? Your memory ain't so bad after all, Paimon.
Well then, has our pre-combat session concluded? If so, let's get going.
Shiki Taisho, try not to...
I know. And I will do my best not to cause you guys.
Trouble's fine. As long as we can win in the end.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to be ready for an even worse scenario. Imagine if this door isn't the way to the innermost depths of the domain, but just another mechanism.
Good day.
Shut up!
I'm just exploring the what-ifs. There's no guarantee that it won't happen, right?
True.
Unfortunately, if that is the case, I'm sorry. But I...
Personally, I wouldn't really mind. This place is a combat haven. It can...
Paimon isn't listening!
Well, if the domain does rearrange itself again, you should watch your backs and try and stick together.
Okay. Hi, folk. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Charles
And you'll
Child.
be off on another solo combat mission.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be making the most of it.
Ah, child. Thank you. There we go.
Darn it! We've been...
No. We need to make sure Red keeps his mouth shut next time.
Paimon's sick of this domain.
Still, it's lucky that Red and Shiki Taisho remained inside. This
I'm
place is
not.
crawling with Tenryo Commission samurai. Well, same as before, I guess. Let's wait for the domain to rearrange and then go find. Until then, we should stay hidden. We wouldn't want...
Next time, we have to chase Kamina out of his head.
Aw. Boom! Mission complete. Epic.